Hey gamers, I'm Amos McCandless and welcome back to the Guerrilla Report. This year's E309 gave us a look at some of the most badass gadgets and games that modern nerd culture has ever seen. And here at Guerrilla Report, we're bringing you the most honest impressions of some of the coolest upcoming tech. Welcome to the Guerrilla Report's Best of E309. We all know that when E3 hits every year, some of the biggest and baddest minds in developing unveil some of the coolest games and gear. However, this year's Electronic Entertainment Expo was exceptionally impressive. Before the year's over, expect to see over 10 major titles hit the Xbox and PlayStation consoles. But sadly, we can't cover them all, so we're only going to hit the best of the best. Everyone knows Halo, and everyone knows Bungie, but after Bungie stepped back in Halo Wars, it was nice to see the developers hop back on board with an upcoming addition to the franchise. Meet ODST, the newest addition to the Halo series. Though we all got word of Halo 3 ODST's launch back a few months ago, just in the past weeks has Bungie released gameplay footage for this highly anticipated game. Expect to see ODST hit the shelves on September 30th of 2009. Another big game that's been getting some attention lately is Assassin's Creed 2, the long-anticipated sequel to the original Assassin's Creed game. With an impressive graphics scheme and an even more impressive gameplay style, Ubisoft promises epic gameplay in a Renaissance era. Though the game's fanbase has some pretty high standards set for Assassin's Creed 2, we aren't so sure whether or not all the original game's issues will end up getting tackled or not. On the other hand, other than Shaun White snowboarding, when has Ubisoft ever let us down? Expect Assassin's Creed 2 to hit shelves on November 17th. Does the number 13 ring a bell? The Final Fantasy series is coming back after a long disappearance and is promising extraordinarily realistic graphics. Square Enix has always been a company on top of its evolution of graphics, but what they are showing in the Final Fantasy 13 trailers and gameplay is something unheard of. The lighting and CGI in this game looks to be a massive upgrade from any game out on the market today, and the fanbase for this game will agree that Square Enix definitely has the ability to pull it off. Though the current release time frame for Final Fantasy 13 isn't until April of 2010, that will just give the developers more time to perfect this game. From a purely impression standpoint, the game looks beautiful, and the crowds that seem to be following it will probably agree. On top of those three, we've also got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Which is looking to be one of the best games of 2009. When they decided to let Treyarch take a shot at making Call of Duty 5, they realized they screwed up big time. Infinity Ward perfected the original Modern Warfare, which ended up becoming a critically acclaimed Game of the Year award winner, and Infinity Ward is now back to develop the 6th edition to the series. After a long wait, gamers will finally be able to experience a revival of Call of Duty 4 in a new, unheard of gaming experience. With better weapons, better graphics, and better gameplay, what's not to love? Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is set to hit shelves November 10th, 2009. Sam Fisher is returning for the 6th edition to the Splinter Cell series, Splinter Cell Conviction. After a long wait, Ubisoft Montreal finally feels confident that they have the game of the year. With intense new trigger mechanisms and enhanced gameplay, the developers of this game decided they wanted to veer off a path they were heading towards in Double Agent and return back to Splinter Cell's stealthy roots. Now a free agent, Sam Fisher is not associated with any corporation or government. He is a free man. Well, that is until he gets caught at least. Enjoy Splinter Cell Conviction, set for release sometime this upcoming fall.
What happens next is up to you.
With 5 epic title games underway, mediocrity will definitely not be tolerated. Other huge stories set to come up before the new year include Left 4 Dead 2, Batman Arkham Asylum, Final Fantasy Dissidia, Mafia 2, Bioshock 2, and even another Wolfenstein game. Next to the new Fallout 3 and Gears of War 2 DLCs, we can be expecting the best of the best from 2009. And with Project Natal, the latest motion sensing gadget to be unveiled, we may even experience a revolution in how we play video games. Natal promises next to virtual reality from their product, and that's exactly what gamers will be expecting. With the ability to swiftly sift through your dashboard with hand motions and the ability to scan real-life items into your gaming experience, Natal is promising something huge. Many have attempted such a feat, but few companies have pulled off anything that is even half respectable. With a futuristic vibe, we may see a revolution in gaming just through this project alone. Expected to be a 360 exclusive, this could be the product Microsoft needs to set themselves on top of the market again. Though they won't discuss a release date for Project Natal yet, whether or not Microsoft will be able to pull off what Nintendo failed to do will be interesting to see. So between Halo 3 ODST, Assassin's Creed 2, Final Fantasy 13, Modern Warfare 2, Splinter Cell Conviction, and Project Natal, we're going to have to give the Guerrilla Report's Best of E3 award to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Though Natal offers something that could be extremely innovative, to be honest, it could just drop right through the floor. As with the other games, all awesome looking runner-ups, but not quite worthy of the best. As more and more of these games start coming out, remember to keep checking back here at the Guerrilla Report for the latest reviews of your favorite games. But until then, all we can honestly do is sit and twiddle our thumbs in anticipation. Like any of the trailers you just saw, then hop on your Xbox console because all the footage you just witnessed is available right now for free on the Xbox 360 Marketplace. Game cool, game hard, and always remember to game smart. I'm Amos McCandless reporting to you from the front lines of gaming.